Okay, how do I deal with stress? Well, it's 3:05 on a Wednesday, so I'm going home now to go for a short run, and then I'm going to listen to some relaxing music. And as you can see, I am not taking any of this marking home. That's how I deal with stress.
Basically, to prevent yourself stressing out, you need to set a target for yourself and manage your time. Because if you have a target, you work towards it, and you measure your success towards the target. So basically, instead of stressing out and worrying about the bad stuff, think about the good stuff. Okay, people think, how can I motivate myself to reach that target? Well, think if you don't reach that target, you'll probably end up somewhere not really good, such as not going to university.
Stress is that I remember no matter how much work or whatever I have to get through, I always do one thing that makes me happy, whether that's acting or reading or just writing. I just do that for at least half an hour to just make sure I calm down. Then it's like a start. It's like a fresh start. Then I feel better.
Okay, so how I deal with stress. Generally, I don't get too stressed. I tend to be quite active, so I'm always moving, so I don't really have time for stress to build up. But when I do get stressed, I swim, I spend time with my family, I tend to go for a nice long drive on a Friday morning when it's quiet. Most of the time with stress, I just have to think about what's stressing me, and hopefully I find a solution and the stress diminishes.
So dealing with stress depends on you. What I do is I prioritize what my deadlines are and by when I should do certain, for example, past papers or certain things. And that way you're up to date with the things you need to get done, and at the same time you won't have to feel guilty, which further alleviates your stress.
I deal with stress by working out my workload, dividing my time, and making sure that I factor time in to have time out. I have to socialise, I have to rest, I have to eat healthy, I have to make sure that I sleep, and if I really can't deal with an issue, I talk about it, and usually those things help reduce my stress levels.
So the way I deal with stress is I watch YouTube videos sometimes, and they make me laugh, and it just helps my stress melt away.
I'm passive aggressive, so I just make mean comments to people.
How you deal with stress, of course.